Great. Let's transform the synopsis into a story-style format perfect for kids aged 8 to 12. This version will include dialogues, characters, fun descriptions, and interactive elements like mini-experiments. Here's the beginning of the story. Physics Superpowers. Space-Time, Einstein's book for kids. A story by time wizard Einstein. Chapter 1. A visitor from the past. It was an ordinary afternoon for Max and Lila, two curious siblings who loved asking big questions. They were sitting on their front porch watching the clouds drift by. "Why does the moon follow us when we walk?" Max asked. "And why do we always fall down? Why not sideways?" Lila added. Suddenly, with a flash of blue light and a swirl of stars, poof, an old man in a yellow suit and purple bow tie appeared. "Hello, kids. I'm Albert Einstein, physicist, time traveler, and lover of puzzles," he said with a wink. "Einstein." They gasped together. "The one and only." He grinned. "And I've come to show you something amazing, the hidden superpowers of space and time." Chapter 2. What is space-time? Einstein pulled out a giant silky cloth filled with stars, galaxies, and swirls of light. "This," he said, "is space-time. It's the fabric of our universe." Max touched the cloth. "It feels stretchy." "Exactly. When something heavy, like the sun, sits on it," Einstein said, placing a bowling ball in the middle, "it makes a dent." He rolled a marble around it. "And that's how planets move, they're following the curve." Lila's eyes widened. "So gravity isn't pulling, it's just things rolling through space." "Brilliant." Einstein clapped. "You've just discovered my theory of general relativity." Try this at home. Mini experiment. What you need: a stretched sheet or blanket. A heavy ball, like a basketball. Marbles or smaller balls. What to do: place the heavy ball in the center. Roll the small ones around it. Watch how they move in circles, just like planets around the sun. Chapter 3. Time isn't what you think. Einstein took out two shiny clocks. "Now imagine one clock is on a spaceship flying near a black hole, and one stays here. Guess what happens? The spaceship clock goes slower." Lila said. "Right. Time ticks differently in stronger gravity. It can bend, just like space. That means astronauts age slower." Max asked. Einstein nodded. "Yes. It's called time dilation, one of the coolest superpowers of the universe." Chapter 4. A light beam's journey. They climbed into Einstein's imaginary rocket. "Ready," he said. "We're going to ride a beam of light." As the rocket zipped faster and faster, the stars blurred. Suddenly, the world around them bent and shimmered. "Whoa," Max said, "even light bends near big things." "Correct again." Einstein laughed. "It's called gravitational lensing. It helps us see galaxies hiding behind other galaxies." Chapter 5. Beware the black hole. Einstein pulled them back into the star room. In the middle was a swirling shadow. "This," he whispered, "is a black hole." They peered in. "It's sucking everything in." "Yes, even light." "Black holes are what happens when space-time folds too much. But don't worry, they're far away, mostly." "What happens if you fall in?" Lila asked. "You'd stretch into spaghetti," Einstein said dramatically. "Spaghettification." The kids burst into giggles. Did you know? NASA's real telescopes take pictures of black holes using gravitational lensing. We can see their shadows in space. Chapter 6. Your brain is a rocket ship. Back at home, Einstein sat cross-legged on the porch with Max and Lila. "You don't need a spaceship to explore space," he said. "All you need is your imagination. Like when you rode a beam of light in your mind." Max asked. "Exactly. Science begins with wonder. Always keep asking, what if? Why? How? Superpower challenge. Close your eyes. Imagine you are floating in space. What would time feel like near a black hole? How would light behave near a star? Draw what you imagine. Chapter 7. The universe is growing. Einstein pointed to the night sky. "See those stars? They're all flying away from us. The universe is getting bigger." Lila asked. "Yes. Space itself is stretching. That's why galaxies look like they're moving apart, because they are." He showed them how the universe started with a bang. And how we're still feeling that ancient energy. Chapter 8. Everyday Relativity. Einstein smiled. You've already used relativity today. We have. Yep. Your GPS phone uses satellites that adjust for time differences caused by gravity and speed. Without relativity, it wouldn't work. Whoa, Max whispered. So relativity helps us find pizza. Einstein laughed. Exactly. Chapter 9. Be your own genius. Before vanishing back into his time machine, Einstein gave them each a notebook. Write your questions, your thoughts, your discoveries. One day, you might change the world, just by wondering. With a swirl of stars and a final bow, Einstein disappeared. Do you think he was real? Lila asked. Max opened the notebook. Inside, in swirly handwriting, were the words. Imagination is more important than knowledge. AE. 10 super science words to remember. Space-time, gravity, black holes, time dilation, relativity, light bending, expansion, Big Bang, imagination, physics. If you'd like, I can now add cartoon-style illustrations to each chapter. Create a PDF storybook format for printing or sharing. Translate it into another language like Thai, Urdu, or Spanish. Just let me know how you'd like to use it next.